We do a lot of water conservation work as well, where we've designed the land to capture as much of the rain as possible. So we're preventing water runoff and increasing soil moisture levels. This is a great effect on ecosystem restoration to allow a natural ecosystem regeneration. And we use compost toilets here. Maybe a bit uncomfortable for people that are not familiar with them, but the idea of compost toilets is a beautiful way to reconnect with this natural cycle of how nature works. Because if you think normally in nature, an animal, if they're eating a plant, the plant will grow, take nutrients from the ground, the animal will eat the plant, and then they'll digest it and they'll poop it out, and all the nutrients go back into the ground. There's a cycle, a symbiosis. But then you look at humans, we grow all this food, we take all the nutrients from the ground, we eat it, we digest it, poop it, and just waste it away. Here, we're not creating any waste, so we're not calling it human waste here. We're using it as a resource. And it's a one-year process, and we do it very responsibly, making sure it gets to a certain temperature, so it's very safe to use, and making sure, hygiene is always a priority in these processes, and creating the most beautiful, amazing compost for us to then start using for the tree plantations and the reforestation efforts. We're a 100% off-grid community here in Sadhana Forest. That means we're not connected to the electrical grid whatsoever. All the electricity, 100% of it that we're using in Sadhana Forest is produced here, and it's coming from solar, so using the power of the sun. At nighttime, there's no electricity available for people to charge their phones and things like this, so we have this timer system in the community where when there is sun, we make sure we use all of our electricity needs. We have a small battery system to power the essential things like lights at nighttime, but by having these timers on our system where we're only pumping the water, filtering the water, charging our phones, all these things during the day, we're able to massively reduce the need to depend on batteries, so it's more affordable and then more sustainable as well. And then when we do have sun, then we're using the electricity, we're charging our phones, our laptop, pumping the water, filtering the water. So this is a great way to be more sustainable in an off-grid way of living by using timers for when to use the electricity. So with this idea of responsible consumption, we're all living here in a very simple and minimalist way, and we have a free store where people can donate and share anything they want. We have our zero waste hub where we're trying to upcycle it and turn it into different things, but also most importantly reducing what we're bringing into the community. We're asking all of our volunteers to be very mindful. We're only bringing something in if you really need it, to really reduce this idea of waste, and people get to experience this kind of way of living in a more sustainable way. So we have a lot of visitors coming here from all around India or all around the world, and we have a volunteer available all day to guide them around the community to share what we're doing. So in this process we can talk to them about being mindful. There's not anyone that's like freely walking around the forest that could cause some damage, to drop trash everywhere. So all the visitors that are coming through Sadhana Forest, they're all being guided around, so to ensure it's being done in a very responsible and mindful way, and to really share the ideas that we want to communicate.